Hey folks, it's the Lemur Lad. Time for a long overdue update of everything. I guess my updates have gotten pretty sporadic since I've been doing other hobbies and been pretty damn limited on money and kind of still am, so I'm working with what I got. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about was how I kind of shifted some tanks around. You'll notice that the paludarium is not there. Where is it? Well, it conveniently fit, stand and all, right in this little nook next to my bed, or at the foot of my couch bed. And it looks awesome right here, I think. I was thinking of building maybe like a screen cage sort of thing that goes on top of it that I can grow some plants in, like this, screen and glass. Give it some more height. But all the fish are happy in here. Crabs and Diddy doing pretty well. And what's nice about this stand is that it's just above where my pillows are, whereas when the bow front was back there, this stand is a lot lower than my pillows. And the bow front is going to go right here. I don't know if you noticed, but in the screen cage, the gecko is out. He is now in here. I've ditched the dart frog idea because they're just too much work and kind of too expensive. So I kind of took some sticks out of the screen cage. This and this one. That one too, I think. And so he lives in here now, and he seems to be pretty happy. Feeding him crested gecko diet, which seems to work pretty well. In the 55, I am in a horrible, terrible battle with cyanobacteria algae, or blue-green algae, sort of slime stuff, and duckweed. They kind of combine to make this impenetrable sheet on the surface that stops a lot of the light going down to the plants below. It actually looks lighter in the video than it is in person. I'm going to take some of the lotuses out of here to put them into the bow front. Here's a 5-gallon, looking a little sad too, because I realize that I am not too thrilled about this scape. At first I was like, oh cool, they have lots of shadows to hide in and everything, and now I realize that because it's so dark, none of the light gets down there, and as you can see, everything is reflected off the glass. You basically only see the lighter side because of the reflection. So yeah, you only see all the shit that's on my desk because the lamp is so high and because the water is so low. If the water were all the way up, I would see the whole tank, which would be great. And I think I'm going to do a rescape of this. That driftwood's going to come out and go into the bow front. But what I want to rescape that little thing with are these great little, really detailed sticks that I found. I want to just put some moss clumps on the very ends of them. Like the very tips, and make sort of like not a nest, but, well, you've seen simple thin wooded aquascapes like that. But yeah, do something like that in there so I can actually see my fucking fish. I'm gonna take the scarlet batis out of there, who are amazingly still surviving, and I'm gonna put them in here. Now about the bow front, I'm going to put them in there because I can watch them. I actually might just scrap that whole tank, but I don't know, those little sticks are so cool, and those batis are so cool. So anyway, about the bow front. Here's the scape idea. Going to have a big bunch of lotuses, or lilies. The red box right there is the dual outlet power head, and it's going to shoot 2 lines of water. It's going to shoot up 2 streams into a big drip wall, and then in the center, or like slightly off center, is going to be a nice sort of waterfall. I'm going to try and make it as quiet as I can because I can't quite sleep with trickling water sound all night, so hopefully that'll work out. I'm going to take that driftwood and put this edge on the glass, so it kind of makes a shape similar to what I've drawn, and put some anubias on that, and some bulbidus, African water fern, and the background, I found this great article that this guy made about how he made actually a West African background. The tank idea is supposed to be a West African biotope, but anyway, yeah, this guy made an awesome background using just natural materials and expanding foam stuff. It's called Great Stuff. And he used sticks to make these great root formations, and yeah, if you want the link, just ask me for it, and I'll give it to you. Yeah, it just looks so totally awesome. And then in the tank, after a few months, he populated it with cichlids, which I'm a little sad he did, but he's got some cool cichlids, and I'm a fan of West Africans, I guess, if any cichlids. But anyway, yeah, so here's the finished product, and it looks fucking amazing. Gonna do half of it, sort of half this and half combined with this great tank that is super inspiring to me on YouTube. Gonna kind of combine the style that he did and hopefully get something similar to that, although I'm going to use a dark substrate and have a lot fewer plants in the water. The fish that I'm planning on having are a nice big school of these guys. These are lamp eye killifish. Let's see, camera, stop being dumb. Alright, yeah, lamp eye killifish, as you can see why. These guys are absolutely gorgeous. My local shop only has orange-eyed ones, but I hopefully can find some of the blue ones because I really, really think they're beautiful. Orange ones look good too, but the blues would be what I would hold out for. And they look great in like a shoal of 10. They only get like 1.5 inches. Yeah, I was thinking a shoal of 10, maybe 12. And then, in addition to these, it's going to be a very simple tank. I'm not planning on having lots of species, just a couple. In addition to those, I'm going to get a pair or two of these beauties, which are Microtenopoma and Sorgi. They're a labyrinth fish from Africa. You guys know that I like it. Labyrinth fish, like gouramis and betas and you know, stuff like that. And these guys are absolutely gorgeous and super freaking rare. And I don't know, they just scream African to me. They just look so primal. They're from the Congo. And these guys are only about 3 inches long max. And they cost about $12 a pop, so they're not cheap fish compared to everything else, but they sure are totally worth it. The males get really long finnage with the white edges like this guy. The females are a bit duller. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to try and get a hold of a few of these. My local fish shop got some in, and as soon as I saw them, I was like, I gotta have them. I have to have them. There's no question in my mind. Right now the tank is being leak checked since I got it off of Craigslist. I assume it's going to be fine. It looks like it's in awesome condition, so it shouldn't be too long before I set it up, maybe like a week or so, but I'm going to get started on the background and then install the background later. So, yep, that's the plan. Sorry for the super long vids. I don't know, I just like to make long vids. I like to ramble. But anyway, catch you guys later. Oh, was he gonna say something else? Oh yeah. Yeah, I really like the new fish site. I really love how all the new features, like the contest page particularly. The Fish Tank TV website is great. If you aren't on it and you're a subscriber, you got to get on that site. And if you would like to let other people know about my really natural tank style, please shoot them my channel and I don't know, message me or whatever. Get them to subscribe. So later, guys.